Okay, Marshmallow, it's finally time for you to have a bath. Ow! Marshmallow! Don't run out the front door! He's a stinky boy. Fursuit cleaning. It is a very important thing to do when you have a fursuit, which is probably why at this point, I've never done it. I got Marshmallow in March of 2019, and since then I've been wearing him a lot, filming all of these videos. For those of you who don't know, I'm Tyler. I'm Marshmallow. He's a dirty boy. Whenever I get into this suit, not only is it so heavy and plush and thick with padding, but I sweat kind of easily, and all that heat is contained inside of the suit. And so I sweat pretty quick, and when I take Marshmallow off, especially at something like Vernal Equinox, he is very wet on the inside. The other thing about Marshmallow is his tail, which is this big mouth, drags on the floor, and I don't know if you can see, but I have not cleaned it since I got it, and it is heckin' dirty. At least on one side. The other side is actually very nice. This side is frickin' filthy. So yeah, I've never cleaned him properly. I have taken the precautions in the past of using Fursuit spray, which is a mixture of isopropyl, water, and some, scent to make it smell nice. The ones I have are from my Fursuit maker himself, Twilight Knight's cosplay. I have s'mores, which is almost out, and coconut. The thing is the isopropyl, which is basically what's used in rubbing alcohol, I believe. I'll correct myself if that's wrong. You just spray it on the suit and it kills some of the germs and bacteria that come from sweat and stop making mold and stuff. During Vernal Equinox, I actually sprayed him all over and then used a hand dryer to, clean up all the wet sweatiness. But yeah, other than using this, it's a good idea to make sure you can clean your suit. Now, most suits can be put in the washing machine. I think Marshmallow is too big for that, so I'm gonna probably have to put him in the bath. Actually, you know what? I've never actually tried to put him in the wash. So let's actually, for the very first time, see if that's actually even possible, because he's so big. I can already tell this isn't gonna happen. Oh god, his legs won't even go in, will they? Okay, yeah, I'm not even gonna try. This is not gonna happen. We're going to the bath. Ugh. Oh my god, he fills the majority of the tub! Okay, so bath it is. The main thing is we gotta clean this. This is all faux fur. It is not real. It's all fake or synthetic, and most of that means that it's created using plastic. So I can't put this on hot wash or with hot water because there's a chance it could melt and actually ruin the suit. So I need to wash him with cold water. I don't often take him out. He's so soft, you guys. His legs are just the worst part of this. Okay, his tail will have to go back here. I hope that's fine. That's so much. There's so much leg. He's mostly legs. The suit itself I can clean with cold water and just using some detergent. If you're really worried about your suit, first off, check with your fursuit maker if there's a specific cleaning routine. My fursuit maker originally told me that I should be using like baby shampoo, but then they said a regular detergent is fine as long as it's in cold water. And I'll probably just use my hands to scrub any particular areas and make sure it gets in there really good. Oh, he's so heavy. Oh, I'm just trying to flip him over. Oh, and the water's so cold. It hurts. Oh, there's so many bits of shit floating around. Not shit. I don't poop in my fursuits. Oh my god, my hands. I should have gone with like lukewarm water. This is painful. The main thing I want to wash is the armpit areas and the inside, if I can, because that's definitely the smelliest part of him. But I think just sitting in the water for a bit should at least do some kind of cleaning. Padding can normally be removed in suits. My suit was built all in one, so the padding is built into the suit. There's no way for me to take it out. As far as I'm told, that shouldn't be a problem. I just need to make sure I squeeze everything and keep a fan on it. The paws themselves are small enough that they can go in the wash. I have washed these before, and after I put them in the dryer or just left them out to hang up. I made sure to brush them to make sure there were no tangles in it. The feet, I don't know how, if there's any specific way I can clean this. I think the best thing I can do is isopropyl alcohol, or maybe even some baking soda on the inside, as long as I make sure it doesn't get anywhere near the actual foot part itself. I've never shown this. This is the bottom of Marshmallow's feet. I did not go for like a plush bottom. I went for like, you know, child's playroom padding, so I can actually walk indoors or outdoors at a convention. There's a shoe in here. There's just an actual shoe, so walking is not a task. When I first created my Guy cosplay from the Croods, the boots that he's wearing, I actually used slippers and covered that in the fur. So he was horribly uncomfortable to walk in whenever I went outside at a convention. If I stepped on a rock, I would feel it all the way into my shoe. And lastly, Marshmallow's head. I've done my best to just spray this with fursuit spray and occasionally comb it out. This doesn't get dirty. The inside does because of breathing and, you know, moisture, but otherwise mostly just the isopropyl alcohol, or even, just taking a piece of like cloth or something and spraying the fursuit spray on it and wiping the insides so I make sure I get all those places. I didn't realize how dusty the inside of his eye gets. You could hear that that's just like a hard piece of plastic with the eye color in it, which is pasted in on the inside. It's a little mesh screen so I can see out, but I have barely any vision through it. I'm actually going to be upgrading that. I got new eyes. I was going to actually make them green to match the green color of the inside of the suit, which is this lovely s'mores pattern. But yeah, it gets dusty in there. Clean that up, because that's where your eyes are. So yeah, other than washing, we're just going to, scrub him in the bath and then hang him up somewhere to dry him out. I don't have like a proper hanger, so I actually am going to need to hang him up either in the closet and clear everything out so I can have some fresh air constantly going through there, or I'll just hang him up on a door and, blow dry him back and forth with a fan that we have. But that's it. It's quite a process, I can assume. I'm filming all this actually before I actually clean him. But if filling my bathtub with slime and then having to wash that out is any indication, I assume it's going to be quite a chore and a task to do this. And I'm sure I'll have some kind of time lapse of me filling the bathtub, scrubbing him, drying him off, etc. But yeah, make sure to clean your fursuit. Mine, thankfully, hasn't gotten too stinky, but that's just me. I've made sure that he's fursuit sprayed completely all over. Other people might not be so lucky. Other people have probably much worse body odor. So clean your fursuit, everybody, especially before a convention and maybe even after a convention, because, people are sick. COVID is going around still, so make sure you're clean. I swear to God, I'm making Living with a Furry 3. It's already written. I'm gonna film it when this fursuit is dry before the convention. I will probably release it during the convention or the week before or something. It's coming, I swear. There's gonna be a third one. It's happening, I promise you. Thanks for watching! I had to turn the legs inside out. And now he's just like this big old nubbles. Very weird. How the fuck do I open a book? Oh my god, this is